Okay, and welcome back. Let me just make sure we're up and running again on the channel here. Looks pretty good. Okay. So, I I was just doing some mine colony stuff, and I decided to add a couple mods because, well, actually, I don't remember how many I added this time, but I added this mod, Open Blocks, and that's because I needed to get an XP storage method because I died in the nether getting quartz. I didn't die in the nether, I died on the overworld. I threw a ender pearl into a stone wall, a stone wall block on a tower, and it just said I died because I suffocated on in a wall. And I thought that was kind of lame, and so I went ahead and decided that I needed a way to store my XP so that even when I don't get around to enchanting, I still get the benefit of my experience by simply having my XP stored for when I get around to it. And I don't really think that it's that cheaty, although Open Blocks is kind of cheaty in other ways, and we'll see about using it in those contexts. But um, I think I will, at least for now, go ahead and try to implement the XP storage system. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway. Oh, and I figured out a slightly better way to make brass, which is good. And by miracle of miracles, I didn't get a flux fisher. Boy, she's really going at it here. So anyway, I hate that sound effect. My workers are just working here. I don't understand how somebody can be out of brick stairs. I've been kind of continuously making more bricks. And, you know, I've been making good progress on all of my buildings. I've actually got some tier 4s going on. Obviously, the town hall is getting upgraded right now, which is amazing. I wish they'd do the infrastructure. I don't understand why they don't do the infrastructure earlier than some of the other ones, but ooh, yikes. We're gonna have to connect that up. Yeah, we're gonna have to connect these grasses and get them all to be grass. I didn't anticipate that happening, but ooh, that's neat. Got some quartz slabs going on. It looks like maybe he needs some more over here. I'm not sure. Very fancy. They're replacing these white terracottas with quartzes, which is pretty cool. But the main thing that's going on this town hall upgrade, last time they built this balcony, I think this would have been level 3. This time it looks like they're building yet another level up here, which is awesome. So it's a 3-story tall plus a basement. And they're definitely still working on it. The basement down here. Now when they built this, it's so weird how they build this. I think he's deconstructing and reconstructing part of it. Back in the day, and I'm not sure if it's still the case now. Oh, that's neat. It's like a little enchantment storage room. Back in the day, you would put bookshelves on sticky pistons to reset your enchants. I don't think that mechanic is quite as important anymore, but that's why they're doing sticky pistons on the bookshelves. Okay. So, with that, we're getting a weird glitchiness on that tree for a second. I have the feeling this town hall upgrade's going to take a while, though. I have the feeling he's going to need more quartz slabs. 2 sticky pistons. Man, I hate having to do sticky pistons because I have to do slime balls. Actually made a few pistons. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go get some slime balls from the Thaumcraft thing. She's working on upgrading this house, and I'm not sure what this one is doing over here. Looks like she needs something. It looks like she might be getting it. Oh, maybe not.
I can help you with
10
that.
red, smooth red sandstone. I got 4 smooth red sandstone. Okay, I'll have to make some. Okay, so, you know, this is kind of the name of the game. I'm just such a little slave to these people. I wish I had somebody that could take items and make them into what they need. Smooth red sandstone. Start out by taking red sand, get sandstone. I think, is it, you make, yes. No, that's chiseled, okay. Smooth, okay, you just do it like that, okay. So, that'll be enough, and then, let's get the slime real quick. So, in order to alchemize this slime here, oh, by the way, oh, I definitely want to get that, Vitium. Is that the Flux one? I hate the Flux one. Aromancy, still don't have enough research, but anyway, I'll have to get to that later. What I really should do, if I want to create a Flux thing, I might just go create a Flux biome. Actually, that's a good idea. We should do that today. Because it's just going to be so useful. And dangerous, of course. Okay, so let's, what was I doing? Completely forgot what I was doing. I just need a zombie brain to do that one. I should really do that, but, alchemy, sorry. Okay. I thought it was here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Hedge alchemy, okay. So 1 alchemia, 5 water, 5 life. And, you know, you can do, this, look for water. Oh, that's a lot of water. Ooh, the supply ship is a lot of water too. Oh, and it has, oh, look at all that modus. That's good to know. Yeah, and it tells you the value there. Okay, so, but I'm kind of seeing what baggage it has. All of these have earth baggage. A lot of them do. Dark prismarine would be good. Obviously, aqua crystals would be good, but I think I might be running low on those. Brain in a jar. Boats. Boats would be good, because then I can get modus leftovers. Or, oh, fuck, I just do water bottles, okay. Yeah, let's do water bottles. It's pure. So I like that when they're pure, when they're their own thing. So I can do water bottles. You can do 1 water bottle, frankly, is 10. This would be 2. That's all I need, really. And then, Victus. Victus. Yeah, I know how to make it. That's what I want, okay. Victus. Wow, look at all these Victus things. I mean, I could do just an apple, 2 apples, and I'd get 10 herb. I could let that go. Could do that. Let's just do 2 bones. So 1 water bottle, 2 bones and then I need some alchemia. I need enough for 2, and it's only 1 alchemia per each. So I need 2 alchemias, which I'm gonna get with. Where did they go? Here they are. Yeah, I just need 1 nether wart. Okay. Oh, and I got this open blocks book there. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, I could mass produce these, but I'm just going to do the 2 that I need here because I don't want to create flux for now. So, what we'll do is we will throw that in. Water bottle. Of course, that doesn't work, does it? Well, that's something to keep in. Can I take it from the whatchamacallit? The cauldron thing? Crucible? Oh. Oh, no, I cannot. Okay, that just gives me... I should have known that. Should have known that. Cannot right-click the thing with that. Okay, so water bottle. Excellent. And I can even store this on these little shelves over here. The extra one there. Okay, water, alchemia, and what's the other one? Bone. Yes. Oh. I need both water bottles, don't I? Wait, hold on. No, I just need 1. Okay. So 1 water bottle, 1 alchemia, and 2 bones. I'm gonna end up with a little bit of extra mortis in there. Okay, there we go. And maybe I'll just leave this here to replicate later. Okay, so with the 2 sticky pistons and the smooth sandstone, I'm in good shape there. And that's what I wanted to do for now. Do I want to try to collect any of that? I do have tons of quartz now. I got a shit ton of it. Let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, whatever. Okay, so let's get another chest for that. Okay. And let's grab the quartz skin. And that'll open up some possibilities for quartz shards down here for collecting leftover resources from our bucket, from our crucible. Okay, that looks good. And then let's try to put as much of these in here as we can. Okay, I'll take that herba. Alright, and then let me grab, I think I should have some iron in here, yeah. Okay, and then what I need to, oh, by the way, I had just sitting around a couple of crystals. They're not the V crystals, they were called Earth crystals, so I went ahead and put them up there. It seems to have helped out my table. I'm not sure if it was from that or just from waiting around, because the area over there seems like it grew. That thing is so cool. Alright. So, with all that... Why did I want all that iron? I can't remember. Oh, I know why. Let me do this now before I leave. So I was thinking, why not create a an area where the flux is allowed to kind of form and grow, so that we can go back and harvest resources from that flux area later. Now I gotta really think hard about this, because I don't want it too close to the base. Oh boy. I really should just put lights in that cave down there. I mean, I can light this in a way that doesn't cause the mushrooms to stop growing. Like that. Mushrooms will still grow. That'll prevent most spawns, I think, probably. And yet the mushrooms will still grow. That'll be better. There'll still be the occasional rare spawn down there, but that's okay. Better than I was. Alright, so anyway. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, so let's go to world map. Okay, so I could do some crazy chunk boundary place like this because it would actually tend to smooth over the chunk boundary. That would be one option. I could do an island somehow. If I know of any island. I don't... This is kind of an island. It's an island there. I feel like it would spread though. There's an island there. Are there any trees on that island? There's one there. Don't see any trees on that island. So it might be safer to do it on like an island because then it wouldn't, theoretically it wouldn't spread beyond the island. Do it like there. But they're all far away. There's an island. Should we go for that one? It's northwest or northeast. I could have sworn I'd explored this area. Apparently not. Okay, so I guess this island here looks pretty good. It's close enough, yet not too close to really disturb me. I don't think it spreads unless you're in, unless the chunks are loaded. So if I'm never around that much, I think that's a pretty safe bet. Let's do this island here. If it spreads over here a little bit, that's okay too. But theoretically, this water, this deep water, will stop it from spreading to this land unless there's potentially a cave if it got down there. I don't see it getting down there though. I think it's going to be pretty isolated to this area. So let's do it there. So this is a fun little project. Let me give my things to the mine colonies people before we go off and do this. Oops. I love this furnace, by the way. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take a snooze, as I say. Okay. And with that, we are all back to daytime. Let me just check one thing real quick. Sorry about this. I just gotta check an email real quick. Okay, sorry about that. And we are back, so let's go ahead and head out on the journey. Where the... Okay. So what I'll do is I'll stop by here and give this guy this thing real quick. Just give her all 3 of those. That'll enable her to continue work. Theoretically, the delivery people will come by and pick up things that are not on the current list. By the way, I created this thing called a clipboard, which in theory should tell me open requests for my colony, but it doesn't currently have any. I think they have to be like literally stuck at their little place requesting the thing in order for me to read it on the clipboard.
You say so.
Maybe like and not having it fulfilled. Okay, mister. Hope you didn't steal that from somewhere important. I don't want to kill you now. I don't like you stealing my blocks. Oh, you know what I should do? Well, I'll do it when I get back. As I'll do the XP thing, because I'm only at level 10, it's not a huge deal. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the sticky pistons. Is it you, or is it the other one? I think it's the other one.
Unlocking some
You're getting
resources
your
for that
cobblestone
building.
walls, that's fine. Let me see if that shows up in the clipboard. No, it does not. Okay, and you need sticky pistons, so I'll give you those. And you should be good now. Okay, so with that, if you're gonna do this in your world, you're gonna need to grab some Salus Mundus and bring it with you. It's too difficult to create when you get there. Let's go over to the bridge. Be faster. That's why we build these bridges, to save us time crossing the canyons. I love this mesa biome though. Mesa biomes are kind of fun. The only problem is the vegetation is not particularly beautiful. Ooh, that's neat. I think I've been down... Oh, that's on the side of my colony, okay. Yeah, that's the edge of my colony, so... I guess I'll just kind of go this way where I've got... I know there's a path forward through here. And then I think there's a tunnel somewhere over here. Is it this one? No. I mean, that is a tunnel. It's not the one I'm looking for. The one I'm looking for has lights in it. Yet another mesa lake here, which is kind of cool. Is it over here? Yes, it is. Okay. And there's some V crystals, of course. Or, you know, earth crystals, I should say. I get, you know, just to clarify, there's a distinction between V crystals and earth crystals. Um, V crystals are what you get when you harvest them, but your primal crystals are come in this richer form, which can be planted, and then they grow. I guess somehow I don't understand the growth mechanic very well, but they grow, so you get more energy the more they grow, and they grow in little clusters, and you can make more and plant more, I guess. Okay, I'm right on target. I may get there and have to make a bed. Oh, you know what? I can make a sleeping bag now, too. Sleeping bag was in open blocks, and that is definitely something I'd like to do. Just need... I'll have to actually do that back at my base. It's a lot cheaper to make a bed than a sleeping bag, but a sleeping bag is hella convenient. Excuse me for yawning. Boy, that's a weird structure at the top of this mountain. It's like it's very blocky. Let me go check that out. Is it this thing right here? Yeah, it's just a weird blocky formation, I guess. I mean, it doesn't look like a chunk issue. It just looks like it kind of formed this way. And it's got the white on top, which is kind of pretty. A little different. So that's cool. Put a torch there randomly. And we'll go ahead and continue to make our way towards the island. Call it Flux Island. You can tell by the fact that we're going a decent distance that it's not going to be loaded in. Even if I have a super long range view, I mean, I just don't anticipate working anywhere over here on any sort of regular basis. Okay, I guess I'll have to climb. I hate climbing these mesas in the steep areas like this. Go over here. It looks a little bit nicer terrain over here. Maybe. Nice. Okay, we're good now. Okay, and I see the jungle that we're going to, and I think perhaps even the island that we're going to, so this is the last big mesa hill. Ow! That's kind of a neat little cutout. And it's natural, it's not chunk error. So it's kind of neat when the landscape generates like this. Certainly one of Minecraft's assets is the terrain generation. It's very, very good. Always has been. Okay, so here's the little island that we're going to be working on today. And why don't we call this... Ooh, there's rabbits here. I kind of like those rabbits. Well, probably not going to be here much longer, to be honest. But we're getting a weird visual clipping error. I'm not sure what that's about. I wouldn't imagine it's the mod, but we'll see. I may have to do some troubleshooting on that. Got a plains here. It looks like there might be some horses over there. Hopefully the infection doesn't spread over there. Okay, so what we're going to do... Let's make a crafting table quick. Alright, and then let's go ahead and make a cauldron. Alright. Then we'll use our Salus Mundus on the cauldron. And we'll fill the cauldron up with water. And then we'll put a shit ton of something that we don't care about in it. We could do sand. Doesn't matter, just a shit ton of everything, really. It can be a bunch of stuff. We're basically intentionally creating a flux overflow here. In fact, I should go harvest those crystals. Because I feel like a lot of the crystals in this area are going to be tarnished, but that's okay. You know what? Screw it, I don't care. So if we get enough sand here, what we're going to do is we're going to overwhelm the cauldron and intentionally create a flux overflow in the cauldron, thereby creating, hopefully, a flux crater, which will create a one of those flux worm things, and that will create a situation where the flux starts to spread around this area. And we want to do it way over here so it doesn't get anywhere close to where we care about. But we do want a biome of this nature, and I haven't seen any naturally spawn, despite the fact that they did naturally spawn fairly commonly in Thaumcraft 4, just like nodes did. I'm not sure about nodes. I don't think they have nodes in this. Could be wrong. Kind of miss hungry nodes. Hungry nodes were great. Hungry nodes, of course, were nodes that sucked up everything like a vacuum hopper, except you die. I mean, everything just leaves the world, and if you get sucked up, you die. Okay. Why can't I throw things in this crucible? Oh, it's not, fuck. Okay. Well, it's about high time we started learning about the Waystones mod, huh? I'm sure I can't create a waystone, but I do need to save this on the map, so let's call it, Blight Island. Blyland. Bly Island. I like that. Okay, well, I forgot to get a heat source. And of course, dumb rabbit has killed itself on the cactus anyway, so... Well, yep, I guess I gotta go back. I mean, I was trying to think of a creative way to not go back. Maybe I need to just invest in waystone materials and make a waystone out here so I can always travel. I guess I can get a little bit of lagging a little bit there. Get a little experience on the way back. Nah, I'm just gonna run. Problem is I'm gonna run into these stupid valleys. So I should just climb up there while I can. Okay, so let me see where. Take that all the way. Oh shit. Alright. I'm gonna take this all the way down here. Okay. And I'll just stay on this side of the cliff for now. I may need to restart my computer. I like how I was like trying to teach everybody about how to do this. I'm like, yeah, you need to bring the Salus Mundi with you, otherwise you can't create it down there. And I completely forgot to bring the heat source. Oh god, okay, let's just go down here. A lot of nice dirt down here for me. Alright, is there an easy way to get back up? Probably not. Kinda just wanna... I hate climbing these things. Definitely gonna do a waystone. Okay. Is that the jungle? That'd be crazy if that's the jungle all the way down here. No, it's not the jungle, it's just a wooded area. Okay, so we're basically on the edge of my lands now. Half tempted to build a bridge as we go back the next time. But I think this route was a little faster. Or will have been a little faster when I get back there. Only a few hundred blocks away now, no problem. Nice little area here. Okay. And we're just about back. All the mobs are here. Excellent. Okay, and then what we'll do is we will grab a nether brick and a lighter. But let's check out the waystone stuff. I think I have so many ender pearls that I should be able to do this no problem. We got a spawn here. That's odd. Must have lost a torch somewhere along the way. Okay. Now. Waystones. Get your waystone and your... Well, that's basically it. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, so... And these, like, map things come with it, too. So... What's the warpstone? Purple dye. I don't even... Okay, waystone is a warpstone, 3 obsidian, and 3 stone blocks. So I can do 3 stone blocks. 3 obsidian. I need that. And purple dye. How do I get purple dye? I just do boom and boom. Yes, okay. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one of these guys here. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll make one of these. Okay. Then I need to put this somewhere. And somewhere relatively permanent. I would like to put it in the castle, but I think for now I'm going to put it out here. I'm going to call it Anomia. I'm going to right click, so now I can always teleport from here to any of the other waystones. I'm surprised I didn't make that sooner. Then I just need to repeat what I just did. And basically take the other one with me. Okay, so this one will just boom, 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 boom. Okay, got that down pretty good. I need to start using these a lot more often. Okay. Even though I kind of like the train system through the nether. It's my preferred method of travel, but boy, my mini-map sure does look weird. I don't know what it's reflecting. Maybe it's because I'm at a different height. I don't know. It's a strange mini-map. Okay, so. Boom. Yeah, sure, why not? And then flint and steel. Okay. Well, let's head back. This time we will surely not have any problem. Tell you what, though. I'm going to bring a whole mess of orange terracotta, and I'm going to make at least one bridge. I know I am. On my way this time. Okay. We haven't had a raid in a good long time. I turned the raids way down, but this is getting a little ridiculous. Alright, this is the Path of Enlightenment. We do have torches this way already. I should also feel free to dig a cave through the mesa. Maybe rather than scaling it. Maybe that's what I should do. If I run across any ordo shards, I'm definitely gonna think about taking them. Alright. Boy, that mountain almost looks like you can pass right through it here, though. So maybe I'll just see if I can get through this way. I don't recall how I got there the first time. Don't recall going through that terrain feature. If I keep doing torches, I should be able to remember this. Okay, let me check my map. Yeah, I like that. I follow around it this way. Iron. Okay, so we are going to go right over here. I might have to dig this out a little bit if I want to make this kind of a permanent trail. I really need air shards and certainly ordo shards the most. Not so much, certainly not earth shards, not really ignis shards. Aqua shards a little bit, Perditia shards no. Okay, this path was much better. I didn't even need to cross anywhere. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, this is so much better. I don't know what I was thinking the last time. Alright, so we're basically back now. Sorry about that. I'll go ahead and head back over here. Just the one lone rabbit now. Sad. Okay, we'll go ahead and stick this guy down here. Maybe I'll put this over here just for decoration. Alright. Okay, now we're bubbling, so that's good. So I can actually start out with some of that. That's nice. Oh yeah. That's good. That's going to produce tons of flux. So I'll just let that go for a minute. Meantime, I'm going to come over here. And gosh, if I had glass, I can make glass real quick. I'm going to grab all these shards real quick. They're not doing any good over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just dig down a hair. Okay, perfect. Okay, and while that's producing its flux, I'm going to let that continue to work. And I'm going to throw some resources in from time to time, but I need like 16 glass, so let's just cook up some glass here. Okay, so that'll cook, and let me just throw in a few more sand, just to kind of make it ridiculous. We should, yep, there we go. Okay, that's exactly what we want right here. This is the flux fissure that will continue to affect this area and ultimately result in a flux biome. I'm going to kill this rabbit now. Thank you. Okay. That's kind of, this is such a cool how they did this, you know? Sorry, I gotta check one thing real quick. Okay. Why am I going back? Oh, so I gotta figure out where I want my waystone to go. And that's why I'm making the glass. I want there to be a barrier of glass around it to prevent any potential contamination. So how about right here? Not quite on the island, but close enough to get the job done. Never have too much of this red sand anyway. And I do have to wait around for a minute for that flux thing to start. But I think this is a cool idea, and I think this was a good decision. If anybody's ever played Blightfall, you'll know that, well, it's a mod pack that's based upon the you know, the whatchamacallit, the blight, the, you know, flux thing. I'm gonna move that up over to there. Can I move it? I'm sure I can. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And so with that, I simply need to wait for this flux fissure to turn into a full-blown flux issue. Do I need organic materials around? Let me, just be on the safe side, let me grab a little dirt. And in theory, all this dirt's going to get infected over time. I'm not sure how far it's going to go. I can always restrain it using several methods. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that these biomes didn't generate naturally in this version of the mod. I'm not sure if that was intentional, or maybe it's a setting that I had or a mod conflict, but it's just kind of unexpected. Okay, so that's a good amount of dirt. Gonna plant a couple trees and get some logs going. Probably could go ahead and take that crucible back when I get done with this. Boy, that's freaky stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead and just okay. Get a tree there. Get a few logs here. A few logs here. Let's grab another tree. Let's get this guy. Have a few brothers. The reason I'm making organic materials, as I stated, was one of the blight, as I keep calling it in this, has a more profound impact on organic material than it does on stone and sand and things like that. So if we get some trees and stuff, it's going to be a lot more potent of a biome than just right on the sand there. It's taking its time. for now I'm going to go ahead and light up the island so I don't have to deal with mobs. One of the changelog notes in this beta 19 that I mentioned the last time I was recording was that they updated or fixed or something with the celestial observations. So I wonder if maybe it wasn't giving me all of the different phases of the moon or something. Because that's kind of how it seemed. I mean, I didn't really sit down to check, but... Okay, so... let's get the glass ready. I wish I had a sleeping bag now. So with the glass, you know, blight cannot spread on transparent blocks. Thank you. Okay, so what we're going to do then is just create a bit of a barrier here. Like so. Hope when I teleport, I don't teleport inside the glass. Alright, there's a little design, I guess. Why not? Okay, bone. I'd rather have the string. I'd rather have the bone than the flesh. If I get enough string, I can create a bed over here. I mean, a little old school Minecraft wisdom, you know, get 12 string, you've got yourself a bed. Same with, obviously, if you can harvest through. Ooh. There's one of those portal things. Was that there before? I don't recall. I don't know. But I don't want to mess with it, that's for sure. So let's stay focused on the mission at hand, which is to create an eerie biome. If I had planned this episode out with a note, with a goal, it would have been to create one of these biomes. How's this doing? Still got flux producing. I love that. It's great. Alright, so one of the zombies did make it over. So I guess I'll just sit here and wait for that to transition. Getting a little experience as well. You know, I'm contemplating whether I should end the episode, but I think what I'll do instead is I'll just take a peek at the Thaumonomicon and see where we're at. I could have done this as well. I could have taken Vidium, which is hard to manufacture on its own, and water. Made this thing here in the alchemy and thrown it on the ground. I think that would have produced a taint spawn as well. But this process usually takes about a day. And it's definitely working, so just we're waiting on it. I still haven't discovered the next one of those. Liquid death. Oh, neat. I can kill things using this item here. And it will dissolve them into their elemental crystals. I think that's neat. Let me take a look at these. So I would need it. Got that. Bone meal and herba? I already got... Okay, I've discovered herba. I'll need a... I just need a bone meal, right? Can I just do that? Maybe I don't have enough theories. Yeah, I don't have any artifice theories right now. If I did, yeah, herba's checked off. I'd be able to do that one. Okay, this one needs those two, and a theory artifice. This one needs an artifice theory as well. Okay. VE generator. How do I do that? That sounds good. That sounds interesting as well. But I still need to make this guy. Alright, let's take a look at brain in the jar. I just need a zombie brain. I could probably do that. Let's make that our goal before sunrise to get a zombie brain real quick. Zombie brains, I don't know, probably 1 in something chance. I hate those guys. Alright, it's like it never even happened. Alright. So we got distracted from our goal, as you can see. Although it's still doable. Doesn't seem likely. I don't think we're getting very many more spawns. So we're probably just going to have to forego the zombie and the brain until we get back home. Good news is it's very easy to get back home with our waystone. I just go up there, right click, and click on Anomia, and I'll be right back home. I'll have to pay very close attention to where I spawn within home. Hopefully within 1 block of the thing. Looks like it's still going. That is still forming. So, let's see what else we can do. Clockwork thing, I need a theory on that one. Okay, I can complete the thalmium study. Which theoretically allows me to make thalmium golems at some point once I do some more research. This is still a work in progress. I was also wanting to craft one of these guys. Oh, I did craft one of those. I just couldn't, or I couldn't get it because it had too much of a V cost. That's right. I did that. Apparently there's a opening somewhere under this island where there's a spider. Yeah, put these down as well. So, let's see what else we can do. So I really want to show this on camera. I'm gonna go get a pillow to sit on. Hang on one second. Okay. My cat's on the back of my chair. Alright. Well, nothing's happening yet. I'm still going to continue exploring the Thaumonomicon and see what happens. Just turning out the light in my bedroom here. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. Could do that. Air, frost, earth. Alright. I could do flux if I had an aeromancy theory, but I don't. So that's something to do with that gauntlet thing. Caster's gauntlet. Sad they took out wands. I liked wands. Very concerned about that flashing. I'm not sure what the issue is with that. Could just be a memory issue. I don't know. Maybe when I restart it'll be fine. See if my clipboard registers anything. Nope. Alright. Yeah, I could probably do that pretty soon. Flux cleanup. How are we doing on this? Just need a theory, aeromancy, and a Vidium file. I think I just need to create more Essentia is really what most of these are requiring. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much, oh, I can do that one. Wow, didn't realize I could do that. Walk a lot, run a lot, swim a lot, jump a lot. Wow, I've done all that. Silly, almost. So I'd infuse 2 spellcloth, 2 air crystal, a fish, and a feather. Crazy. Neat, though. And I would need that much Essentia for the infusion. And then I can move on to this. Create Thaumium tools. And I can start enchanting them with their Thaumcraft magic items. This thing, I just need a theory, infusion theory. So that's cool. Could do this one. A simple bauble. So this one I would infuse a mundane ring with an air crystal and a feather, and it would soften my falls. By the way, clicking on baubles, you can equip this kind of thing in your thing. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much the end of the road for this tab. Brand new jar is right around the corner. Clockwork thing, I just need an artifice theory. Okay, well that's pretty much all I can do for now in Thaumcraft. So let's put all our Thaumcraft stuff away for now. I have 8 gold things. Oh, I could have made a bed this whole time. An idiot. Alright, well, I guess I'll put the bed here for now. Um, I just think that it's, boy, it's just taking forever. I hate that. Alright, whatever. What are the mods we got? Could look at forestry. I almost forget how to do forestry. Butler, carpenter, centrifuge, squeezer. Remember that. 10 glass sturdy casing is bronze. Yeah, I remember all that. Oh, and it's gonna give me all the Twilight Forest stuff too. By the way, they have their own special weapons too from this mod. This axe, for example, comes with Fortune 1. Yeah, they each come with a little thing. So that's like built into the item. That's cool. Yeah, they have like these truly magical items. How do you do that? Night metal? Steel leaf? Oh, it gives you some good protection. Oh, nice. Yeah, the steel leaf stuff is pretty good. Minotaur axe. Interesting stuff. Fiery plate. Auto smelting on your fiery pick. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I'm gonna have to check that out. What other mods we got? Alright, collect scrap after utilities. Oh, the ether I forgot. Wonder how you even get to the ether. I think you have to make a portal. There's all this stuff from the ether. Some of which is not even in the game right now. They got all these different types of mobs and blocks. Very much looking forward to taking a look at the ether biome. Well, look, guys, this is just not happening. So, unless and until something happens, I don't see much of a reason to. I feel like we might have. It might be expanding. Seems like it's going deeper. Maybe I'm just crazy. No, it's definitely expanding. It's definitely getting deeper. It'll be any minute now. I guess I can leave this. If I do that, I can. That I could get it to stay. I'm just gonna look up how to do a portal to the ether. So it's goldstone that you activate with flint and steel. Okay. Well, I can't do that here because I don't have any gold, or not goldstone. It's glowstone. If I had glowstone, I could do it here, but I don't have glowstone, and I'm not making another portal here. I guess I could dig down and just harvest. Just be a little productive. Sure, why not? As long as I kind of aim my tunnel to go under that thing, which I can easily do by just turning it around here. Alright, well. There's a ravine over there. Oh, is that one of those missing knowledge fragment things? I don't even know how to use those. Oh, it's just a gives me a theory. I should just go back and use the ones that I have back home then. Probably. I'm going in the opposite direction of that ravine. So let me just go over here real quick and see if I can find it. Not sure what altitude I'll hit it at. But ravines are often fun little things to take a look at. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got way up at the ceiling here, so if I really wanted to do this in a useful way, I'd just make a little steps. Okay, so we're much closer to the bottom. This little ledge here. I do have some fire, ignis crystals there. We go for that zombie brain. Okay, well, we do have iron. Oh, and air crystals. I do need some of those. Okay, so let's grab those. And then let's take a gander down here. There's ignis, earth. Ordo crystals are harder than hell to find sometimes. There's entropy. Wouldn't mind some of... No, I don't really need those. Entropy. Nah. Nah, I'm just gonna go back. Alright, let's take a look and see if we've got our biome yet. That was kind of silly. I would get the iron, but I'm just kind of lazy. Plus, I've got an iron farm now, so I shouldn't need it that badly. Still do, I feel like. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back on up. I probably got down to about 20 altitude. Bite to eat real quick. Okay, still no thing. Do I need to keep creating flux? Alright, well that should create some more flux for sure. Alright, well let's have a quick sleep. I probably just should have ended the episode. This is terrible. Well, we've seen it on camera what it does before. It just takes a while to actually do. Well, see here. Definitely still creating flux. Is it changing shape at all? I don't know. Well, look, we've seen it on camera before. I just feel like this is a waste of time, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. Next episode, we'll take a look at it, see how it infected this area. Hopefully, I'll let the taint take over for a while before we resume filming. But anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Modded Minecraft.